dignitaries and members on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, and graduating students to please take their respective seats.
May I now request the Chairman BOG to please start the proceedings.
I declare the convocation open.
May I request the Director IIM Rohtak to please welcome the guest of honor.
May I also request the Director IIM Rohtak to welcome the Chairman, Board of Governors, IIM Rohtak.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the invocation.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats.
May I now request Professor Dheeraj Sharma, Director IIM Rohtak, to present the welcome address and Director's report.
Namaste, good morning. Our Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable Justice Suryakant Ji, Guest of Honor, Honorable Justice Avnish Shingan Ji, Chairman of the Board, Board members, esteemed faculty colleagues, and staff members, distinguished guests, media personnel, families of faculty and staff, our graduating students, We're so delighted and honored to have you here. Thank you very much. Congratulations. I join the IIM Rohtak community in extending our deepest gratitude to our guests. Our chief guest, who could not be here in person, will be joining online, and our guest of honor, who was so kind to be here despite his busy schedule, Justice Avnish Jhingan. Sir, we are grateful to you and we are much obliged as a community, sir. Heartiest congratulations to all of you. This is a journey that you have started. India has a lot of aspirations, and your aspirations are supposed to be linked with the aspirations of the nation and aspirations of our society. I'll read the director's report. IIM Rohtak started with its first batch in 2010 with a small, modest batch of 60. Today, I believe that the total number of students this year in 2023 will touch something around 1750 to 1800 number in all long duration programs. This is a remarkable achievement, and you must be very proud of this. We have a very important decision that we took was to prioritize non-engineers and have diversity. We're very proud to announce that we have maintained or gone higher than 50-50 ratio for male and female in the PGP program, with historic number of 69% that we achieved 2 years ago, but we have still maintained a number of around 60%. This is a testimony to the diversity on our campus. We have not made any changes to the admission policy since last 6 years. So the efforts of the admissions body are remarkable in attracting this diverse crowd to our institution. As of 2024, of the entire batch which was going to be placed for internship, the internship stipend, the highest stipend that was achieved was 2,50,000 rupees, which is a remarkable achievement. Again, it has gone up. I congratulate the placement team for the same. It is very interesting that we developed another program, which is the combination of BBA and LLB. There's going to be an admission of the third batch this year. This program is in its embryonic stage, has got a lot of interest, and we are hoping that we'll continue to maintain traction in this program. This program was going to be housed in Gurgaon. We are trying still to get a place in Gurgaon, although we are going to have a campus very soon. The development work there has started. The inner road has already been built by the Haryana government. We have to build a culvert, then the real construction will start. But in the meantime, that program remains housed in the Rohtak campus. We have numerous programs in short duration and training programs in our institution. In terms of ranking in the NIRF, we were number 16. But even if we don't consider ranking, one of our significant achievement in the last year was to be ranked in the top 2% of the business schools globally by getting accreditation through AMBA. This is a remarkable, remarkable achievement. I want to congratulate the ranking and accreditation team. IIM Rohtak prides itself in having a great deal of connect with the academe as well as with the government. You'd be very happy to know that in the last year alone, we had more than 100 lectures from individuals from various communities, particularly from the industry. We have a lecture series vis-a-vis which at least 2 to 3 people from the industry come to our institution nearly every week to deliver and interact with our students, to deliver their thoughts, their points of views, to make our students have a holistic learning environment. Another strength of IIM Rohtak is its research. I'm very proud to inform you that give or take a few, we are at least number 1 or number 2 in terms of per person faculty productivity. 67 research papers were published in leading journals, and 36 of those journal publications were in A-star and A category. This is a remarkable testimony for our small faculty. We have decided that we will continue to work in a collaborative mode with the industry, and we will continue to have visiting faculty from across the world. That, I believe, is another significant achievement. In the last year, despite the remnants of COVID still going around in various programs, which is the UG as well as the PG program. We had more than 50 foreign faculty coming and teaching in our UG PG programs put together from across the world, and their desire to come back to IIM Rohtak is another testimony to our success in attracting best faculty from across the world to teach our students. We had people from PepsiCo, ITC, McKinsey, Coca-Cola, Unilever, Goldman Sachs, Google, Flipkart, among others, many large companies to come and talk to our students during the last 1 year. Our students have not only done incredible work, but they had also helped us organize beautiful events in the institution where numerous important individuals had come to our institution or in the programs organized by our institution outside in the Delhi NCR region. This again is another testimony of our students' work ethic and industriousness in helping us put together these events and inviting these individuals, hosting these individuals, doing the logistics work and managing some of the activities. I congratulate our students for helping us organize these events. Students organized TEDx, numerous important people were here. They organized an alumni event, they hosted a band. They also had awarded some of our exemplary alumni and non-alumni for their contribution to society. IIM Rohtak was very happy to co-organize the World Congress of Academy of Global Business Advancement in Istanbul in Turkey in July 2022. One of the biggest and most important things that we were able to do was the G20 event, which was done by our students in the month of February. An incredible performance by our students who helped us organize this event. I want to conclude by thanking the entire Board of Governors for their guidance, receiving support from both the central and the state government in organizing some of these events. And also, we are grateful that media personnel are here, would continue to help us highlight the positive achievements of our institution. In the end, I would like to thank Justice Suryakant, who's not here, but he'll be joining us in the online mode, and Justice Avnish Jhingan for coming here to be with you and participating in this remarkable, I would say, beginning of a new journey. That's why in many countries it's not called a convocation, it's called commencement, because it's not the end of a journey, it's the beginning of a new journey for you. My dear friends, in 2-3 sentences, I'll conclude my speech. One, it is very, very important that you realize why you are appreciated, why you're important. You're only as important as you want to be. The industry and the world outside appreciates you because you have good work ethic. Please maintain that. The industry and the world outside appreciates you because you are industrious, you are hardworking. And finally, they appreciate you because you are able to think. The entire world today is trying to confine the youth to voluntary imbecility. Google tries to tell you what you are thinking. They are not letting you think. The most beautiful thing is if you have an iPhone, it even tells you which memory to appreciate. It creates a memory for you and tells you this is what you should be doing today. Let us not confine ourselves to the shackles of voluntary imbecility and grow out of it and truly prove that we are IIM students, we are the alumnus of IIM Rohtak, and we will continue to make strong contribution to ourselves, to our families, to our society, and to the entire world. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. May I now request the Chairman BOG, IIM Rohtak, to deliver his address.
Honorable Chief Guest of the ceremony, Honorable Justice Suryakant, Honorable Guest of Honor, Justice Avnish Jhingan, members of the Board of Directors, Professor Dheeraj Sharma, the faculty, students, and staff of IIM Rohtak, parents, distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen, I welcome you at the 12th Annual Convocation of IIM Rohtak. We wish to express our gratitude to our chief guest for being with us at this event. We, sir, extend our warmest welcome to you and eagerly await your address as the chief guest. Your presence today itself is auspicious, and we encourage all of us to make a strong commitment to further development of this campus. Convocation is an accumulation of a journey as well as a moment of renewal of the institute. It is students, faculty, administration, parent body and others who are part of this institute. I wholeheartedly congratulate all the students of the institute who have graduated today from one of the fastest growing management institutes of the country. I take this opportunity to congratulate each one of you 274 students from the PGP, DPM and IPM passing out today. I hope that you enjoyed your stay at the institute. I have been informed that all of you have been placed well, starting with 50 students in the first batch in PGP. The institute has come a long way to the present student strength of 1,600 students across the long duration programs. It is an incredible achievement for this institute. With this, I also appeal to the graduating students to keep the interest of the institute in mind and stay connected as active alumni. I also recognize the effort and the role played by the faculty and the staff in getting IIM Rohtak to where it is today. In spite working under challenges, circumstances all these years, the faculty have produced outstanding work in leading prestigious institution publications and seminars. I appreciate the determination of Professor Dheeraj Sharma, the director of IIM Rohtak, who has created a remarkable trajectory for the institute in such a short span of tenure. Now having its own campus with the state-of-art architecture and all the world-class facilities, the institute is able to provide a cherishing environment of its students, which is essential for their learning and development. It is remarkable that last few years the institute has not only created a world-class campus, but also increased the number of students by 400%. I am glad to share that IIM Rohtak has done exceptionally well in improving the public perception of students and parents about the institute. IIM Rohtak has attained a historic number in terms of gender diversity. The institute has taken several parts of breathtaking initiatives at IIM Rohtak. Over the last few years, we have envisaged Rohtak Gurgaon campus as one of the finest urban campuses in the country and will provide a thriving environment for management education. It is very important for an institute to provide academic learning environment to its students. Right collaboration of physics, digital innovation, academic infrastructure, leading to a favorable learning environment. There have been strong evidence that a high-quality faculty leads to better instruction and improved student outcomes. The reduced dropout rate, among other benefits. The academic and co-circular activities, as such, campus can thrive with a complete ease. These ideal academic atmosphere contributes towards better student development and social well-being. We are committed to providing a campus that empowers students to create strong linkages between academic, industry and government. I am confident that under the guidance of the present Board of Governors and the execution of the Institute's administration under the leadership of Professor Sharma, we are able to make IIM Rohtak, one of the leading global management institutes. I am also proud of the fact that IIM Rohtak has introduced some highly exceptional and breakthrough programs situated at the epicenter of the business activity in Delhi NCR. IIM Rohtak has also worked diligently in association with business policymakers to provide excellent education, knowledge-based research for the benefit of society. For the graduating students, this is a very special moment. It is the realization of hard work and sacrifice you have put in as a student by your professors and teachers and by your parents and families, and that have supported you and stood by you. You are about to enter the world packed with opportunities, a world which this institute has prepared you for. I urge you to adopt a multi-dimensional approach in life. This includes dimensions of empathy, humanity in a thoughtful process. The emotional quotient, EQ, and intelligent quotient, IQ, are complementary traits that should be adopted while going through and thinking through process of making decisions. At the end, I would like to thank our chief guest and our guest of honor for their gracious presence. I thank the Ministry of Education for giving us their unstinted support and guidance for the institution. I would like to thank the parents of the graduating students to allow their wards to come to Rohtak. I thank Professor Sharma for being the great catalytic leader and the faculty for their inputs in opening the minds of our youngsters. The staff for their commitment and hard work, and I finally thank the students for being the life and soul of the institution. I once again congratulate the graduating students and appeal to them for support to the institution in the future and the development, and wish them the best for future endeavors.
Candidate for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, please rise. The candidate will individually receive his degree from the chief guest as I call his name, and then return to his seat and remain standing. May I request all the dignitaries on the dais to please come forward for the award of the degree. Mr. Diptanshu Gaur, thesis title, Explaining Educational Inequalities in Academic Achievements Through Social Categories, Evidence from India. Honorable Chairman, upon the recommendation of Academic Council, I have the honor to present Mr. Diptanshu Gaur, who have successfully completed the prescribed course of studies and fulfilled all other requirements for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, and request the Indian Institute of Management Rohtak to confer degree on the candidate in presence.
The members of Academic Council, may the Doctorate of Philosophy be conferred on the DPM scholars.
All candidates for the award of Master of Business Administration, please rise. The candidates will individually receive their degree from the chief guest as I call their names, and then return to their seats and remain standing. May I please request the dignitaries on the dais to please come in front of the desk to award degrees. अभिराज अग्रवाल, अदिति अग्रवाल, अदिति गंगर, अदिति गोयंका, अदिति पारिक, अदिति संजय राउत, आदित्य मिश्रा, अक्षत शुक्ला, अकुला पद्माप्रिया, अनन्या वर्मा, अंकिता सेन, अंकुर पाठक, अंकुशा पाटिल, अनुष्का अग्रवाल, अनु भारती, अनुराग मथियार, अपूर्वा मिश्रा, अपूर्वा मुंद्रे, अर्पण गोस्वामी, अर्पिता चौधरी, अशिता पाल, आस्था, आयुष सिंह, आयुषा सिंह, आयुषी अग्रवाल, बी उज्ज्वला, भावना यादव, भूमिका जैन, चंदना लांगा, चांदनी कुमारी, चंदना गुप्ता, सिद्धू मनीषा, दीक्षा गाबरा, दीक्षा HR, दीपक बहरानी, देव तोलानी, देवांशी पंचोली, दीक्षा साहू, दीक्षा सेन, दीक्षा यादव, दिव्या चौधरी, दिव्या पंजवानी, दिव्या सिंगल, दिव्यांश, SL टकलोर, फतिमा हीरा, गगन शर्मा, गार्गी शर्मा, गरिमा गुप्ता, गौरी मांडेले, गोपिका जी कुमार आचार्य, गोविंद सिवन S, गुंजन शर्मा, Davidson West Barrier, Hardik Chotalia, Hima Maria Jose, Isha Gonmode, Ishita Bhattacharya, Ivana Bajle Ajitok Sangma, Jayesh Lamba, Jigar Dhanak, KV Anusa, Kajal Meena, Kalyani Saini, Angsha Dakte, Kartik Kansal, Khushbu Dongre, Kiran Ahari, Kiran Sukala, Kiran Guglot, Koti Kalapudi Vasini, Koteda Amrutha, Chris Jain, Kunal Kiwansara, Kushagra Kedia, Leah Ismail, Lovelyn Jain, Mahima Roy, Manan Charaya, Manisha Yadav, Manjari Khandelwal, Manpreet Singh, Mansi Mundra, Manvi Pandey, Manya Mittal, Mayank Singh, Megha Agarwal, Meghesh Narsaria, Meghna Daroj, Mehta Sakshi Pankaj Bhai, Mridul Gupta, Muskan Jain, Mutta Naga Venkata Narasimha Abhinav, Naitik Srivastav, Neha Kaushik, Nehal Singh, Nikki Kumari Oraram, Nirupama Gautam, Nitin Kharaya, Niveta KM, Newman Ahmad, Nutan Patil, Palak Agarwal, Panchami Sahare, खंडेलवाल, पीयूष कुमार शर्मा, प्राची चौधरी, प्रज्ञा पारदर्शिता नायक, प्रखर कौशिक, प्रणव सतीश, प्रिया महतो, प्रियंका, प्रियांशी जैन, पुष्पा भेंगरा, राघवी गोयल, राजन मित्तल, रसिका कनौजिया, रश्मि, रोसिंग पावर, रेवती राजेश रामटेके, रिचिका, रिधिमा शर्मा, ऋषभ गोयल, रितिका जैन, रितिका राठौर, ऋतुराव पतिबांदा, रिया, रिया जैन, रिया यादव, रोहित हाजरा, रुचि गर्ग, सागर झा, सागरिका पॉल, साई सुस्मिता एस, सक्षम भाटिया, सक्षिता पॉल, सलमा खातून, सलोनी सिंह, समीर तिवारी, साना एमरोज अंजुम, संघमित्रा जी, संजना अहिंसक यादव, सप्तदीपा बांजी, सार्थक जैन, सौम्या चौधरी, शीतल मिंज, सिप्रा अग्रवाल, शिवांगी गौतम, श्रव्या जैन, श्रेया चौरासिया, श्रेया जैन, श्रेयासी काकियार, श्रिया दिगासे, श्रुति करेलिया, श्रुति पांडवाले, शुभम कुमार तिवारी, शुभांगी प्रिया, श्वेता गोयल, शिवानी सोनोवाल, सिद्धार्थ सेठिया, सिमरन चावला, सौमिक बासु चौधरी, सौमिका पॉल, सौरजीत बाल, सराजल जैन, श्रीलक्ष्मी देवी, सृजिता गैर, शुभदीप रॉय, सुभास्मिता बेहरा, सुस्मिता मुर्मू, स्वप्निल गुप्ता, तृप्ति भागेल, उदीसा गुप्ता, वैशाली, वंशिका सांगीद्वार, वरुण नौटियाल, वर्मा विशाखा वीरेंद्र, वर्णिका अग्रवाल, विभ्राट शाही, विकी खंडेलवाल, विक्रम सिंह, विंध्या सेठ, विनी जायसवाल, विशाल सिंह भारती, वामिका राजोरा, यश गुप्ता, यशस्वी संस्कृत्यान, युगल भारद्वाज।
Honorable Chairman, upon the recommendation of the Academic Council, I have the honor to present Ms. Aisha Afreen and 235 others who have successfully completed the prescribed course of study, all other requirements for the award of the Master of Business Administration, and request the Indian Institute of Management Rohtak to confer the degree on these candidates, of whom 194 are present and 42 will receive the degree in absentia.
Members of the Academic Council, may the Masters of Business Administration be conferred on the postgraduate candidates.
All candidates for the award of Bachelor of Business Administration, please rise. Honorable Chairman, upon the recommendation of Academic Council, I have the honor to present Mr. Chaguri Mahesh and 36 others who have successfully completed the prescribed course of studies and fulfilled all other requirements for the award of Bachelor of Business Administration, and request the Indian Institute of Management Rohtak to confer the degree on these candidates, of whom 6 are present and 31 will receive the degree in absentia.
By the members of Academic Council, may the Bachelor's degree of Administration be confirmed on the undergraduate candidates.
May I request the dignitaries on the dais to please come in front of the desk to award medals. The Indian Institute of Management Rohtak Gold Medal for Best All-Round Performance has been awarded to Mr. Akshat Shukla, who received the medal from the Chief Guest. The Indian Institute of Management Rohtak Gold Medal for Best Scholastic Performance The Indian Institute of Management Rohtak Gold Medal for Best Scholastic Performance has been awarded to Ms. Diksha Gabra, who will come forward and receive the medal from the Chief Guest. The Indian Institute of Management Rohtak Silver Medal for Best Scholastic Performance has been awarded to Ms. Megha Agarwal, who will come forward to receive the medal from the Chief Guest. The Indian Institute of Management Rohtak Bronze Medal for Best Scholastic Performance has been awarded to Mr. Mridul Gupta, who will come forward and receive the medal from the Chief Guest. I request the medal winners to join for a group photograph with the Chief Guest of Honor, Chairman BOG and Director IIM Rohtak.
May I request all the dignitaries to please take the seat. May I request all the dignitaries to please take the seat. The graduating students will now take the oath of honor. I, as a graduate of IIM Rohtak, will take responsibility of my action and be accountable for its foreseeable consequences. I will hold every other human being in high regard, acknowledging the inherent differences, honoring the rights of others to be treated with dignity. I will act with utmost integrity and pursue my work upholding the highest ethical standards. This pledge I make freely and upon my honor.
All the graduating students, please take your seats.
IIM Rohtak already provide number of scholarships which are offered by state governments, central government, various commissions and other government bodies. The institute took a major step in 2022 to award scholarships of rupees 2.5 lakhs each year to top 10 meritorious students of PGP program. With this scholarship, nearly 1 in 5 students of IIM Rohtak are receiving some type of scholarships. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to announce the names of top 10 CGPA holder of PGP 12th batch who are awarded with the scholarship of rupees 2.5 lakhs. Diksha Gabra, Megha Agarwal, Mridyul Gupta, Hima Maria Rose, Sivan Lati, Manvi Pandey, Rishabh Goyal, Akshat Shukla, Shweta Goyal, Swapnil Gupta.
Now I request Honorable Guest of Honor to deliver his speech.
Honorable Mr. Justice Suryakant Ji, Chairman, members of the Board of Governors, Director IIM Rohtak, faculty members, parents, community of IIM Rohtak, and I take the liberty because I want my learning should never stop and the students are the best learners to say, my dear fellow students, I extend warm greetings to all of you. I am glad to be here today at Indian Institute of Management Rohtak at 12th annual convocation of the Institute. Convocation Day, I believe, is a mixture of a bitter and sweet feelings. And today I have an admission to make that I have never attended any of my convocation in my life. I am terrible in bidding goodbyes, so I avoided my convocations. But as I matured and with age, I realized it was my mistake. There is no farewell with the convocation because the institute belongs to us and we belong to the institute. And if I can put it appropriately, राहे ज़िंदगी की ये एक मंजिल नहीं सिर्फ एक मुकाम है जो आपको मंजिल की तरफ लेकर जाएगा. I would be missing my duty if I don't congratulate the proud parents whose children have today graduated. It's their efforts, sacrifices and inputs which would be remembered by the children but not seen by the rest of the world. Before I dive deep into anything, I congratulate every student sitting in the room on graduating from one of the finest institutions of the country. Today you should raise your head high as you have overcome all hardships of last 2 years and have reached the finish line from where the real life begins. It was at one time that the Convocation Day was often seen to be a plunge into an unknown world. Things have changed. Now, with the emergence of premium professional institutions, the students are well prepared for what the future holds for them. The best example would be a nesting eaglet, well nurtured by the parents, has to take a leap from the nest at a right time for the first flight, little knowing what it's going to face in the world. You all are fortunate enough that by graduating from the best institute ensures that the nest of the eaglet is already on a cliff top. In other words, you have reached some heights already. And what is ahead of you is the entire sky. You are well prepared to overcome the challenges of your maiden flight and to soar high. The sky is the only limit. Students, as you graduate from one of the country's premium management institutions, you will have to learn to strike an uneasy balance between your ambition for yourself and what the real world is expecting out of you. In today's world, the graduates would be bearing an additional responsibility because the statistic figures of the achievement of Western countries may influence your decisions and actions. But we can't forget, and I have a firm belief, that a balance has to be struck between progress and sustaining culture of our country. I think none of us sitting here, either that side of the dais or this side of the dais, can deny this fact that our families and societies are driven by emotions. The best example is that the significant investment of our life we make without any conditions and not bothering for the returns. Any guesses for this investment, please? There are management students here. This investment is made by parents for their children. They put no conditions. They have no expectations of any returns. While going into this world and doing your jobs with your enterprises and businesses, you must remember this integral part of parenting is the foundation of Indian society. And we cannot implement as it is all the decisions and actions taken by rest of the world. Established in 2009, I am amazed that IIM Rohtak has a stellar contribution in field of management education in India in a short span. With some of the amazing alumni, the institution has established itself as one of the top 8 institutions of the country, that I was informed. Congratulations. This is undoubtedly a great achievement. I would like to congratulate the director for the leadership and also applaud for being a torchbearer in introducing many first-of-its-kind courses and Institute of Management for providing highest quality of management education to the largest group of students. At the same time, it was made, the director in his speech made you remind, and I am repeating it, it's not the infrastructure and the quality of the faculty which makes an institution a prestigious institution. The alumni plays a major role in ensuring that the institution reaches its heights. Higher you go, more prestigious your institution becomes. This is the responsibility you are carrying today along with your degrees. I'll be failing my duties if I don't share 2 or 3 personal experiences of mine. You might have heard this, but I have experienced it for my own. When the going is tough and the road appears to be inclined, it's not an indication of difficult times. This only shows that you are achieving heights. A fine balance is to be made between contentment and ambition, because both of these neutralize each other. I congratulate all of you, as I have been informed that all of you have got good placements already. But I will say that once these placements are there, there's a bound human tendency of comparison, that my friend got better than me. The line you are standing on is a starting line of a race, and mind it, it's not a sprint, it's longer than a marathon. Your start, whether it's a flying start, kick start, a decent start, will not matter. What will matter ultimately what you will achieve in your life. Students, remember that you are stepping stone towards the collective evolution of the society. The decisions you make from now would have an impact not only on you, but also on the enterprises you choose to work for. Your work and plans will shape future of our country. At last, I would like to share with you a paraphrase by an Urdu poet that translates, "A vision that gives hope is like a pale light on the horizon that precedes the dawn. It dimly shows a path from where I stand towards the horizon where I must reach. As the light strengthens just a little more, I begin to see green shots of grass beneath the frost on the path before my feet. What is your vision for your own future is a thought that I leave to all the young graduating students to ponder upon and explore. I wish you all again a bright future dedicated to good humanity. I also convey my best wishes to management, faculty, other associates with the institute. I wish you very, very best for your future endeavors. God bless you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor Dheeraj Sharma, Director IIM Rohtak, to please address the gathering.
I would take this opportunity to introduce our eminent chief guest who could not join in person because of certain reasons, and he's joining online. Justice Suryakant started his journey in Haryana as a practicing advocate, I believe in 1984, and his meteoric rise is something of an inspiration for the people of Haryana and for the people of this nation. At the age of about 38, he became the Advocate General of the state of Haryana. 39, he was designated Senior Advocate. Then he became one of the youngest High Court judges of Punjab and Haryana High Court. And now, about 4 years ago, he was elevated to the Honorable Supreme Court as a judge in the Supreme Court of India. He has been to our institution on multiple occasions. It's unfortunate that he couldn't be here in person. Even for our G20 event, if you remember, he was able to spare his time and offer his talk in an online mode at that point as well. Students, as we wait for him to join, I'll get a signal. I'll try to offer my few comments or insights into your journey forward. As you know, professors are known to talk, so I can give you, I'm sure that you would be kind enough to give me a few minutes of your time today. I was just thinking there, and I was remembering what do I give you as the final insight. Nietzsche, if you have heard of this great philosopher called Nietzsche, Friedrich von Nietzsche once said, if a human being can have a why to live, he can almost persevere with any how. So, in essence, what he meant was if you have a why to live, you can always find hows. It's a great opportunity for us to find that why. I don't know if you have discovered that why even now. You know why universities are called universities and why educational institutions such as this one, they are called universities in such? Because they are supposed to universalize you, that you should be able to fit in any place. You should be able to go anywhere. You should be able to work in any place. It's universalization of a citizen, which I believe is the concept of getting higher education. You've got that higher education, and I believe that you will have an opportunity to now find your why if you have not already discovered it. I'm sure many of you have already discovered it, but there are many who would not. What is your why will really depend upon what you hope to do with the limited time on this planet. Many philosophers, many theologians would say that there is a swarg, a heaven or something waiting for you. My view is that whatever you have is right here, and whatever you wish to make of it is right here on this planet. This, I believe, is where you can create your own heaven. You have an opportunity through a platform. You have been given this huge umbrella, a security to be protected with this institution and its name. And I'm quite confident that with that sort of a leverage, you would be able to choose a very important why. So I submit to you as your final assignment, as you leave the doorsteps of this institution, you will start thinking about why. Why am I here and why do I need to do what I'm doing? You're all placed, you all have jobs. That's the mundane aspect of life. But I think the larger question for you, given this safety net, should be discovering a why. We are grateful that our Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable Justice Suryakant has joined us.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is a great privilege, sir. We look forward to your insights for our graduating students. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Dinesh Sharma. First, my sincere apology to all of you that I couldn't make it physically. I wanted to be there and spend my time with this young, bright team of the graduates, but because of my intervening circumstances that I couldn't make it. But I thought that I will share my views with all of you here together. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. My younger brother, Justice Avnish Jhingan, Judge Punjab and Haryana High Court, Chairman and members of the Board of Governors, Director IIM Rohtak, Professor Dinesh Sharma, distinguished guests and faculty, parents, my dear students, and the entire IIM Rohtak community. It gives me immense pleasure to join you all here on this momentous occasion of the 12th annual convocation of the Indian Institute of Management Rohtak. Let me begin by first extending my heartiest congratulations to the class of 2023. You did it. I know this journey could not have been easy. Like those before you, you must have encountered more obstacles than you anticipated. Long nights where the deafening crescendo of self-doubt made it impossible for you to rest, and perhaps every so often a pull towards the uncertainties and insecurity. But if the climb to the summit had not tested your resolve, if you didn't have to summon every ounce of intrepidity as you felt yourself almost lose your footing, then the view from the top would not be this revelatory or exhilarating. Now, as you stand at the peak and so many gilded opportunities beckon on you, I want you to take a moment to bask in the unvarnished perfection of this moment. Well done, young persons. I also want to congratulate the parents and families of those graduating today. Your tireless efforts, encouragement, and blessings have helped your children in this quest to success. Today, they join a large and prominent group of global alumni of one of India's most distinguished universities, an institution that is nationally renowned as a leader in management education and thought leadership. I am told that 100% of the eligible graduating students of this institute have secured jobs with the best global brands, and this trend has continued consecutively for several years in a row. I was also elated to hear that on average, a student is able to recover the MBA tuition paid in less than 18 months post-graduation, as the average placement pay package is more than 18 lakh per annum. This is an incredible feat. I must at this stage applaud the visionary leadership of Professor Dheeraj Sharma for his prodigious efforts to ensure IIM Rohtak continues to break new ground. I must also commend the entire faculty and staff for shaping the education and chiseling the character of the graduates to such incredible heights. I am sure your students are perennially indebted to you for your mentorship, expertise, and passion. It is remarkable how this institution, having been established only in 2009, has found itself as one of the fastest growing post bearers in management education in the country. I am proud to know that IIM Rohtak is now among the top 2% of institutions in the world after getting the Association of MBA's global accreditation. I was also thrilled to learn of the pioneering initiatives taken by the Institute's leadership in introducing many first of its kind courses like the 5-year integrated program in law, which makes IIM Rohtak the only IIM to offer combined legal and management education. You know, when I first expanded my law practice and began to employ other lawyers as my junior staff, I quickly realized how I would have to balance the law and business side equally if I wanted to eclipse the competition and continue to make a name for myself. I could have saved myself a lot of headache if we only had a program like this back then. IIM Rohtak's drive to fill this void in education only strengthens my belief that it is headed by leaders with incredible insight. Another interesting program that caught my attention is the PG Diploma in Sports Management. IIM Rohtak is once again the only IIM to have introduced a specific program dedicated to this growing field, and I am told it has become one of the most sought after programs in sports management within India. The integrated program in management is another program that has been introduced by IIM Rohtak for the first time. Managerial insight would make anyone in absolutely any field a force to reckon with, so I congratulate Director Professor Dheeraj Sharma and Institute Management for offering such diverse programs which can empower many students to immediately have an edge over their peers. Another promising sign of growth and prosperity for the institution is the fact that with nearly 1,600 students, IIM Rohtak is now the largest IIM in terms of student strength. I am told that there are students from 27 states and union territories graduating today, with a record percentage of nearly 70% female students in the MBA program and nearly 50% in integrated programs. What a glorious accomplishment. IIM Rohtak has truly epitomized what it means to be diverse campus. I was also very impressed to learn of the institute's plans to build a new campus in the heart of Gurugram city. As of now, IIM Rohtak is the only IIM in the ICR, which is why I believe this new campus will be a game changer for management education in the region. It will enable the institute to cater to the growing need of more specialized and focused education in the densely populated, commercially powerful and strategically important national capital region. Given IIM Rohtak's stellar record so far, I am confident that this new campus will be one of the best new urban campus developments in the history of the nation. Dear graduates, with an alma mater like IIM Rohtak, I have complete confidence in your talent, your determination, and the quality of the education you have received. Nevertheless, I cannot resist sharing with you a few snippets of wisdom that have aided me in my winding path over these past 4 decades. So I hope you will indulge me today for a time. There are qualities you can demonstrate, actions you can take, and attitude you can adopt that I strongly believe will maximize your success as leaders in the years to come. First of all, if there is one thing you should take with you when you leave this campus, and from now or never be without, it is your own personal compass. By this I mean, you should outline a set of commitments to yourself that are grounded on your innermost thoughts about what is important to you, what you want out of life, and how you will have to conduct yourself to uphold your self-respect. If you use this compass to continuously guide the choices you make in the days and years ahead, you will not fall into the trap of mechanically pursuing the path that is obvious, conventional, and overcrowded, or the path of least resistance, or the path that others expect you to take, or the one that you think looks most impressive to your friends. Indeed, you will deftly chart your own course based entirely on your deepest values and preferences. Secondly, I say, embrace the butterflies. It is completely normal to be both excited and apprehensive at this stage about whether you will live up to your expectations for yourself. Please do not suppress that insecurity, embrace it for the rocket fuel it is. It has powered you to this point, so let it power you forward through this new chapter and beyond. To be sure, uncertainty, risk and change can leave you feeling unmoved, but they always color and sculpt you into who you are meant to be. None of you knew there would be a pandemic, but look at what you have accomplished regardless. Thirdly, honor your team. About rather 2,500 years ago, the scholar said, a leader is best when people barely know he exists. When his work is done, his aim fulfilled. And then they say, we did it ourselves. So in its essence, transformational leadership is about creating an environment for collaborating learning by everyone in organization. And all of you already have first-hand knowledge of how effective that environment can be because you have been immersed in it here at IIM Rohtak. Finally, the wisdom of your professors will be forever instructive and propulsive. Your professors did not spoon feed you the answers. Instead, They invited you to grapple with information, identify key issues, and reach your own conclusions. And because you actively participated in your own learning, you took ownership of it, and you won't forget it. I hope you will take that same approach to the organizations you are entering. I must at this stage congratulate and commend the entire faculty and staff. Your dedication, expertise and passion for teaching have inspired the graduates and contributed to their success. You have challenged them to think critically, to question assumptions, and to pursue excellence. You have also supported them in their academic and personal endeavors, and for that you deserve a great applause. The question for you now is not whether you have the abilities and drive to succeed. You have already, dear students, proven that by being part of the distinguished group of individuals who have earned IIM Rohtak degree today. The goals you have set for your career are also not what I would deem most crucial, since those outcomes are never entirely within your control or sphere of influence. No, what matters most of all is how you choose to live your life and what sort of values and codes of conduct you integrate in your personal life. Because throughout your career, there will be countless times when you will face difficult decisions, and almost always the toughest decisions will be those that test your ideas. You will often have little or no time to deliberate, and what you decide may well determine your future, your reputation, and your self-respect. I would like to emphasize upon the importance of integrity and ethics in your professional lives. As leaders of tomorrow, you have a responsibility to conduct yourselves with honesty and integrity. Always remember that success without integrity is short-lived and can do more harm than good. I urge you to give back to society and make a positive impact in the world. Use your skills and knowledge to make a difference, no matter how small it may seem. Remember that the true measure of success is not just personal achievements, but also the impact we have on others and society in general. At a time when the world is facing complex challenges such as climate change, social inequalities, geopolitical instability, and wavering economies, it is more crucial than ever for premier institutes like IIM to educate the next generation of business leaders to become responsible and ethical stewards of our economy and society. IIM have a unique responsibility to prepare students to be equipped with knowledge, skills, and values necessary to create sustainable business that are beneficial for both shareholders and society. The world is rapidly evolving, and it is essential that our students are prepared to navigate the complexities of the modern business landscape. As future business inventors, my dear young students, you will be uniquely positioned to graduate and create new job opportunities by starting new businesses and hiring manpower to support your ventures. In this rapidly changing business environment, it is essential to be adaptable, innovative, and forward-thinking. Embrace new ideas, take calculated risks, and never stop learning. Your business leadership and innovations will lead to increased productivity, higher profits, a more competitive business environment, spur economic growth, and create a more prosperous society. Lastly, I urge you all to stay connected to your fellow graduates, your faculty members, and the institution that has helped shape your journey. As they say, and I quote, every human being is a product of their lived experiences. I hope the experiences you have undergone during your time here will serve as the foundation of your well-being. Today, IIM Rohtak has given you a huge platform where you shall move forward and explore the entire world with conviction. What you have learned here will help you add unique value to whatever you do in the future. This network of support and expertise will serve you well as you navigate the ups and downs of your careers and life. I wish you all again a bright future dedicated to the good of humanity. May you live so that your lives matter, and may you make the world a better place for having passed through it. I also convey my best wishes to the management, faculty, and all stakeholders associated with IIM Rohtak. May these fine institutes' torch continue to burn brighter. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I request the Chairman POG to please declare the convocation closed.
I declare the convocation closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे। गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Ladies and gentlemen, the academic procession will now leave the venue. You may please stand up and remain standing till all the members of the procession leave the venue. Thank you.
सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरम्। Om